from Stanford. And on the Cal team, we have Gersamar Coley. Gersamar does have long pips on the red side. But as you can see there, she is no slouch with the smooth side as well, going with the forehand attack there. We had the pleasure of watching Lucy actually in the last game we broadcast in the team event, where she took out a very strong Colorado State player. No rest for Lucy as she's right back in it in women's singles.
That's right. Her playing style, offensive, but close to the table. Strong on both forehand and backhand. She's got this really aggressive, spinny backhand punch shot. Close, right off the table. We'll see how the pips affect that style.
Wow, and good point right there. Forehand to forehand exchange. Lucy with the outright winner.
There's no contesting that.
And you have to think Lucy has some experience playing long pips with her teammate on Stanford. We had the pleasure of watching earlier, Eric.
That's right.
So Lucy may not be a stranger to the long pips game.
I'm getting some auditory feedback. It seems like the black side maybe pips as well. Either that or a very thin sponge. It's very woody sounding. Very good for
have
control.
more of a defensive blade, maybe no carbon, maybe all wood. A lot of spin variation there from Gersamar. Very tricky to play against that. Using that pips to send a pretty fast, kind of dead receive back to Lucy. It's almost like a knuckleball when that pip shot comes back to you. Very hard to navigate. Wow, good point.
Lucy's providing some great topspin, but her opponent returning with ease. Really making it difficult for her. And that wraps up the first game.
Both players taking a quick break, regrouping before game 2. This is women's singles round robin. So every player in the round robin, which looks like there's 4, an A, B, C, and D player, will get the opportunity to play each other. Be hyper focused when you're playing against pips. It's such a different game than smooth rubber.
Absolutely.
Good spin variation by Gersamar. That really is her game, close to the table, almost similar to Lucy's teammate Eric. Close to the table, blocking with that long pips.
Sure, changing up the pace with the pips, moving
Very
the attacker
uncomfortable
around.
to play against. See the smooth inverted side to serve, generate a little more spin on her forehand serve. Both players from Northern California division. The Northern California crime going on here. Strong loop by Lucy. Very spinny forehand.
She actually popped up that serve, but the return was gracious. It allowed her to attack some more. Just hit it long.
The Cal Berkeley players, such good control with that long pip side. Able to take off spin, add a little bit of pace. She's definitely very comfortable using her backhand with that long pips.
She's certainly favoring that side.
Wow, good point. Had to use both sides of the racket on that one, so backhand and forehand. Be very patient when you play against pips players, so much spin redirection. Like to see the Cal player going for her forehand loop there, be aggressive. He didn't make that one, but I like that she's going for it. Players taking a quick let, the ball coming in their court. And that is exactly what that pips return will do. Cause a mishit. The knuckleball back to Lucy there.
It certainly is tricky. The same serve she may be using against a smooth player will not do the same thing here. Maybe frustrating, unless you really are familiar with the style. But she gets this one down the forehand line. Little fist bump.
Typically when you see players serving against pips players, they don't really load up those serves with too much tricky side spin, because they might get a gnarly shot back to them with those pips. You'll see just a lot of light backspin, dead balls, just to kind of get into that rally. Very close game here in set 2. Lucy does take it. Now up 2-0.
The start of the third game, Lucy up 2-0. Lucy has the serve. Certainly hitting both wings here. Putting Gersimar in an uncomfortable position.
Taking that ball very early off the bounce. Kind of Lucy's style when she was playing the Colorado State player Calvin as well. Very quick off the bounce, putting a lot of pressure on her opponent.
A little bit of an error here by Lucy, but that may have been a result of the pips. Changing up that spin. Knuckleball effect.
Oh, wow. Tricky net.
Unlucky. She went for it though. She's a fighter. Love to see that. Not giving up.
Gersimar going for kind of a cut block there with her long pips. Chest floats long. Definitely putting some variation in her blocks. Oh, and good coverage. Can't quite get to that wide backhand. This is the third set. It is a best-of-5 match, so first player to win 3 games will take the match. Wow, tricky point.
Well fought.
Lucy able to recover the net, but unfortunately put her in kind of a tricky spot for the last shot. So to get here at the regionals for this women's singles event, these players did have to advance out of the divisionals. So they both had good performance in the divisionals, earned them a spot in regionals. Obviously the goal here to take it one step further, go all the way to nationals in Texas.
That's right, every time becoming a little more full scale. Originally just regional to their area. Now all of the western states, and eventually finding themselves in Texas. Wow, tricky spin. Fooled Lucy there on the forehand. Dumps it into the net.
Oh, and great forehand attack by Gersimar. Good to see her utilizing that forehand. She's got a good one. Just uncomfortable to play against. So much spin redirection. You can see how much Lucy's having to move around. That is that pip style. Deception. Moving the point player around.
Deception and control. Double-edged sword, however. Sometimes a dead shot from a smooth rubber can render the pips less powerful.
And that's kind of been the serve strategy we've seen from Lucy, is going with those long, slightly topspin, slightly backspin, dead. Don't necessarily want to juice those serves up with a lot of tricky spin. Block sails just long. Lucy putting a lot of topspin on her attacks.
And there's the match. A 3-0 win for Lucy Ma in Stanford. Gersimar, certainly a tricky player. Gave Lucy some trouble, but in the end, it was Lucy who was triumphant.
Look at the different styles of table tennis. Obviously, we saw Lucy earlier playing against a very strong forehand-oriented Colorado State player. Smooth rubber. Trying to get his forehand in whenever he could. And then to Gersimar, who's very tricky, super coordinated, long pips player. Changing up the spin, changing the location.
Certainly requires you to be an all-around player to get through these these tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely.
You meet a little bit of everything.
There is not, you know, a type A prototypical player who you're just going to see throughout the tournament. So much variation. Definitely one of the reasons why I love this sport. So many different ways to play the game.
Olivia Wang, can you please go to table 1? Thank you.
Welcome back. We are still in the round robin of women's singles. This is Arushi from UCLA up against Gersimar from Cal Berkeley.
Bruins versus Bears. Although this isn't the team event, it's women's singles. Still representing their schools, however. Had a chance to see Gersimar in the previous match. Long pips on the backhand side, the red side. She's a very tricky player close to the table, using those long pips to kind of chop block the ball. Arushi, a bit more traditional with the inverted rubber on both sides. Arushi going with the backhand serve. Haven't seen that too much today. See a lot of players elect to go with the forehand serve. Playing the wide ankles there, both players.
Arushi has fantastic footwork. She is where the ball is. She's moving around very, very well. And Grusimar certainly is moving her around.
Wow, a nice forehand.
There it is.
Kind of flat hit by Grusimar. Pips play can almost kind of lull you a bit. You know, if you're going right to the pips all the time, you're kind of getting that slow knuckleball back. But then someone like Grusimar who could also bust out that forehand smooth rubber, that could be such a change. That's a variation. All of a sudden, fast spinny balls coming at you.
Can be very frustrating to play against pips.
She's certainly keeping her composure here, sticking with her strategy. She's being very smooth, spinning the ball quite a bit. Sticking with that backhand serve. I like that. See Grusimar really use those pips to receive almost every serve. Even though those pips are on her backhand side, she will move to her forehand to still return with that pips.
First game goes to Arushi. Yeah, as uncomfortable as Grusimar's pip shots far to Arushi's forehand, she seems to be doing quite well, spinning them back, staying consistent.
Yeah, Arushi is quick on her feet. She's getting there, looping the ball back. Obviously rewarded for that in game one. Start game two. Arushi to serve. Wow, and that was a fast return by Grusimar. Low, flat shot. Pips played perfectly for her there.
Oh, she's spinning, but maybe got a little greedy, a little impatient maybe.
It's hard to hit two shots with the same spin against pips. It's hard to loop a top spin and keep looping a top spin. That spin gets incrementally more as you go. You see a lot of players loop one, push one, loop one, push one. Kind of playing into the pips. Arushi has been going for top spin. And once she gets in a top spin groove, she sticks with it.
That's a great observation. Does lend itself to shorter points. And to end it quickly.
Oh, tricky net.
That's a heartbreaker. Missed serve. Not always what you want to do.
Oh.
Little discrepancy here.
Talking it out though. I think they're doing the point over again.
There's a great example there, Jace, of the.
That's where it's hard to loop that second shot in a row. Exactly. Grusimar is giving Arushi a bit more troubles. It's game two. See if she can keep it up and perhaps level the game score. tomahawk serve. And hey, look at that.
There you go, little trick serve, pulling it out of her back pocket there.
Yeah, it didn't go with the backhand serve, which we've seen her do majority of the time, with the tomahawk serve. Players at this level will have a variety of serves they can use, not just one that they go to. And even if they have a similar looking motion, they're definitely getting serve variation on it. Serve might look the same, but they're doing subtle things with their wrist to generate different spins.
Sure. If you think about a backhand serve pulling right, you get a sort of right spinning. Same with the tomahawk. But with the tomahawk, you can vary underspin with a strong cut from the side as well. Wow, strong spin. Deep to Gersimar's forehand.
Very deep
shot
loop
to block
too,
close by.
right on the edge, right near the end line. That's where you want to put those loops. Wow,
Saw a
very
little more
good
tactic
point.
there. A little bit of a push back that allowed for an extra loop, and then just missed long.
Gersimar does take game 2, levels it
Enough
up.
for a win. 1-1 in games.
Close to the table, kind of Pips blocking style. Marushi more fits in set 2. Marushi now getting coached from one of her UCLA teammates. Women's singles round robin continuing on table 1 as well. See the other players in the same group. So players in table 1 and 2 will all play each other once to determine the victor and who moves out of the round robin. Game 3. Both players squared away at 1 set each. Gersimar to serve. See on Gersimar's backhand serve there, she twiddled to use her black inverted side. Haven't seen her serve with the pips. Sometimes pips players will do that. Most of the time they will serve with the inverted rubber. Just generate more spin on your serve that way.
More spin. Yeah.
Wow, great forehand counter. You forget she has that shot in her back pocket until she pulls it out. Very good tactic.
Wow. Little meatball there for Arushi to capitalize on, and she did.
Unlucky
That's what we call
Gersimar.
a smash. Wow.
Another forehand.
Loving this.
I'm a fan of it. I want to see
Playing the
more of those
defensive
forehand
game.
cracks.
She's got an edge. And there it is again. We're seeing a little bit more of an attack from Gersimar on her forehand, and it changes the pace significantly.
Yeah, being more aggressive in set 3 here. Here she going with the tomahawk serve. Ooh. Rushi getting the net. Lucky break, but also keeping it low. Some forehand to forehand. Haven't seen that too much in this game.
Certainly not. It is exciting to see the the pace quicken momentarily. Keeps them on their toes.
That is just what makes Pip so difficult right there. Rushi stroke, perfect. Probably if she was playing an inverted player, that probably would have been a great loop that went on.
That's a good point.
It's like we're seeing the players get a little more used to each other. The rallies are extending a bit. We'll see that as the match goes on. Not as many tricks in the back. They see each other's serves. Solid step around forehand by Arushi. Pivoting around her backhand to elect for a strong forehand.
Yep, keep seeing Arushi spinning that ball. Gersumar electing more for a harder, flatter hit on the forehand. As we just saw there.
Exactly.
Unfortunately went long for her, perhaps due to the spin that Arushi imparted. Wow, right to the body. It's a tough shot to react to.
That was great variation by Arushi too. Her first loop, slower but loaded with spin. Second loop, cranked up the speed, a little bit flatter. Wow, talk about flat hits.
Secured the game on that one.
Yeah,
So Gersumar up 2-1 now.
Did take set number 3 with that. Now up 2-1. Certainly different tactics by Gersumar in that third set, using a lot of aggressive forehand shots. Didn't see that too much before. That would have came from within. She's not getting coached. On her side right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of Cal players currently playing in other matches at the moment.
A lot to be said about self-guided match play without an outside coach or someone to calm me down, maybe an emotional moment, absorb other parts of the game you may be missing. Just to go out and perform on your own and deliver. She's doing a fantastic job.
Now on to game number 4. Gersumar with 2-1 lead currently.
Good spins from Arushi. Keeping the attack strong, but not trying to end the point too quick. You see that often. Just playing consistent.
Wow, great point. Point of the match so far. Had a little
Love
bit
to
of
see
everything.
that.
Gersumar with a great winner down the line. Hard to hit shots down the line and go straight rather than cross court. There's just less table room with geometry. Less table to hit when you go straight. But man, when you could pull it off, it's pretty slick. miss. Just hitting the top of the net. But that top spin so much that it catapults off the net. Gersimar going for the forehand attack. Really paid dividends for her in set 3. Didn't quite make it there, but I'm sure she's going to keep those coming.
I'm so sorry. You're a rude kid, right? Oh, you're okay, cool. Okay.
3-6 favoring Gersimar. She takes a 7-3 lead. And with the serve.
So Gersimar is up 7-3.
Yeah.
Up 2-1 in games.
And with the serve.
Just long there.
She does get one back. It's pivotal. These are some pretty big points in the match right here.
8-4 now. Business end of this 4th game for the match. We'll see.
Rushi taking a timeout. Actually the first timeout we've seen today on table 2, surprisingly enough. I believe the score is 4-9 to Gersimar's favor. Rushi just trying to break the momentum. Maybe there's a change in tactics that her coach picked out. Now is the time to share that. There's not many points left if she doesn't convert on some of these points now and force a game 5.
There certainly have been greater comebacks, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance.
Never
2
say
points away
never.
for Gersimar, but never say never. It's such a mental game. Just a couple off shots can put you in a bit of a spiral, and that could maybe open up an opportunity. You just don't know. We're back.
Players coming back from the timeout. Rushi to serve. Six match points for Gersimar.
As we see a little fist bump. It's good, trying to channel that energy.
We'll do it.
There it is.
These players going for the paddle tap. It's a COVID time salutation these days.
Yeah, but still showing their respect to each other.
Gersimar takes it. A well-fought match by Rushi. Had some very spinny forehands in there. Really stuck with that game plan.
Let me swap you guys.
You know where she is? I think we'll play women's soccer. Oh, okay. You guys want or you guys do that? Oh, thank you so much.
And we are back with more women's singles action here at the 2022 NCTTA West Regionals. Continuing with round robin play, we have Olivia in black, who represents USC, the ping pong posse. And we're getting to see more of Gersamar from Cal. Excellent long pips player, Gersamar. Olivia, I believe, has smooth rubber on both sides.
Possibly short pips on the backhand.
Oh, okay.
Again, just judging by what I'm hearing and seeing the reaction of the ball, but that remains to be seen.
Short pips, not quite as deceptive as long pips. Short pips does play a little bit more like smooth or inverted rubber. Long pips is really where you get more of that knuckleball effect and the spin redirection.
Bit of a tricky shot there by Gersamar, far to Olivia's forehand.
Yeah, right down the line with the long pips. Olivia going with the backhand serve. Mixing it up, both forehand and backhand serves. Wow, great point by Olivia. Showing a lot of patience there, a lot of control.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of great defense points, just able to get a lot back. Great blockers, both of them.
Wow, and great point again by Olivia. She likes to go every other with pips, which is a little more traditional. Every other meaning one topspin, one backspin, one topspin, one backspin. Also a pretty traditional serve strategy, going with the long top, long dead serve. Don't give those pips a lot to work with.
Remember, whatever you give those pips, it's going to come right back.
Exactly.
May cause you a problem later.
Again, big thank you to NCTTA for hosting this event today. Dr. Lee, the club owner, generously letting college table tennis occupy for the day and tomorrow. This tournament does continue tomorrow as well.
Dr. Lee's been very accommodating, very friendly overall, great to work with. We were able to come in last night and move the tables, completely rework the club essentially, reorganize entirely. And it's been great to work with the team so far. Wow, well played, Gersamar. A lot of patient pushing back, blocks, just waiting for a chance to attack, and that was it.
She saw her opportunity and took it for sure. I like that down the line backhand by Olivia, very tricky. Forcing Gersamar to move a little bit.
Wow.
And Olivia even recovered from the net there. Gersamar did eventually get one, sitting up a little bit higher. She's able to put away, takes game one.
These are exciting points to watch. They're fast-paced, but they're also slower paced in terms of ball speed with the pips on both backhands.
Yeah,
It's really
players
interesting
not-
to see the exchange.
Yeah, not taking a lot of time between points. They're getting right into it.
And it seems like the go-to for Olivia is to do a slight backspin return on the backhand, maybe opening up a potential topspin should she return with her forehand. It's an interesting style, short pips versus long pips. Not something you see very often.
Both players taking a break between sets. Getting some water, some Gatorade, maybe some coaching from their teammates. Forehand attack by Gersimar. Don't see that too much from her, but when she does, certainly effective.
Trading off sides, backhand, forehand,
Yeah.
backhand, forehand. Certainly trying to move Olivia around.
And very, very deliberate with the placement from Gersimar. Backhand, forehand, backhand, forehand.
Appears to be working.
Not giving Olivia any chance to get comfortable at all. Backhand block sailing just long.
Wow. See a rare backhand serve from Olivia. Unfortunately popped it up high.
Nice Olivia moving Gersimar wide to the forehand. Oh, a headshot. You see the apology from Olivia. Nothing you can do if you're Gersimar. Maybe part luck, part skill. See players apologize briefly for nets and edges. Wow, great point again by Olivia. Wow,
Could be the point of the match here.
that was great.
Thus far.
Wow, starting to see the rallies extend a bit here. Very good spin control by both players. Olivia sticking to her game, going every other. Going topspin, backspin. Gersimar changing sides, backhand, forehand. Both players have pretty set in stone game plans they're sticking with. Tricky serve return there. very heavy push. A lot of backspin on Olivia's serve return, forcing Gersimar to hit in the net. That's what backspin does. Gersimar takes the second game.
Second game? No.
Making sure they get the score right, the scorecard.
Wait, this was the third game, right? Oh. Is the match over? I think this is the second one. I mean, how many games, how many matches did you play? Three. Yeah. Got it.